Okay, let's work on some more of these writing equations in slope-intercept form from word problems. And let's get really good at it today. So let's get right into this. Well, keep in mind that some of the words that we're going to be looking for to represent the slope or the m number in these equations that we're going to write are words that talk about how much you get charged per hour or per minute or every day or each year. No, it doesn't even have to be how much you're getting charged. It could be how far you travel a day, or things like that. Y-intercept words, on the other hand, are going to be words where you're talking about a starting value, initial fee, um, just a fee like that, or like if you go bowling, it usually costs $2 for your shoes, and then maybe $4 per game. So those are the kind of things you're going to be looking for your All right, let's get going on our video today. We are writing equations in slope-intercept form from word problems. We just need to get really good at this so we understand what we're talking about. So some words that we're looking for in these word problems that mean slope words are like per minute, every day, each year, per hour, things like that. Words that mean the y-intercept are things like starting value, initial fee, or a membership fee. So that's the things to be looking for. So let's get right into it and just start working some of these problems. So right off the bat, a mechanic charges a flat rate of $30 an hour. So that sounds like a slope word to me. So what we need to do is go to that line in our program. Then we're going to put down $30 per hour. And then for the y-intercept, he's going to charge 120, or excuse me, he doesn't have any, you already, oh my gosh. Okay, let's get started right away here. All right, so we're writing equations in slope-intercept form again today, and we want to get really good at it and see all of the practical uses for these kind of equations. So let's get right into it. Words that we're going to be looking for that we're going to give us this m value in our equation are slope words like per minute, every day, each year. Other numbers that we're going to be looking for that give us this b amount or the y-intercept are starting value, initial fee, or the membership fee. So if we start out with our first problem, a mechanic charges a flat rate of $30 per hour, and you have already bought all the parts you need and only have $120 to fix your car. So what that tells me is, at least in the slope column, we're charging $30 an hour. In the y-intercept column, you've already got the parts that you need, so you don't need to buy any more. But you do have $120 to fix your car. So we're going to write down the equation this way. y equals 30x, and we want to know how many hours it's going to take for our total value to get up to $120. So when we get to that point in the equation, then all we have to do is divide both sides by 30. So 30 divided by 30 is 1. 120 divided by 30 is 4. So it's going to take 4 hours, or you have 4 hours of time with this mechanic if you've got $120 to spend. Okay, let's move on to the next problem. All right, let's look at this one. David decides to get a phone service from Unicell Company. Unicell offers David a plan where he will have to pay $35 a month with a $50 activation fee. So that's telling us right away in our slope column, we have $35 a month. Let's move that up a little bit so it's kind of out of the way. $35 a month, and then as far as the y-intercept is concerned, there's a $50 activation fee. So let's put that 50 down for our activation fee. And then to write our equation, we're just going to write down y equals 35x plus the $50, right? So how much will it cost for 1 year? Well, that means we're going to have this service for 12 months or 1 year. So when we go to find that out, we got to put that in there. So we're going to have y equals 35 times 12 for 12 months plus that $50 for the activation fee. And so when I do this on my calculator, you can do it on your calculator, you got 35 times 12 equals 420 plus 50 ends up being $470 for our total amount. So pretty cool little way to calculate stuff like this, isn't it? Okay, moving on to our next question. Students going to Zombie Fest will have to pay an entrance fee of $5 and then $3 per ticket to ride your rides. So our slope word in there is how much it's cost per ticket, so that's going to be 3. And then our initial amount to get in was $5. So now let's write our equation. What we're going to spend equals $3 per ride that we ride, plus the $5 it took to get in. And then once we get to that point, we want to know how much it's going to cost to ride 10 rides. So all we have to do then is substitute in 10 for x. So we're going to have 3 times 10. And then we're going to add on to that the $5 and the initial fee. So 3 times 10 is 30. 30 plus 5 equals a total of $35. So that's how much it's going to cost to go on 10 rides, all things being equal. Okay, let's keep going. We've got a lot of momentum going. Let's keep it going. Tom has a total of $60 in his savings account. He is withdrawing $10 from his savings account each week. How many weeks will it take until his account is empty? So we know right away that he's got 60 already. So the initial amount in his account is 60, right? So $60, let's get that written down here. So he has an initial amount of 60. And then he's taking it out at $10 a week. So that's going to be minus 10. So our equation will look like this. Y equals minus 10x plus 60. And then the question then remains, how many weeks will it take until the account is empty? Well, what does that mean? It means that when y goes to 0, right? So we just put 0 in for y, then we'll rewrite the equation and solve it. And if you're looking at it kind of close, you can start to predict what the answer might be. So we're going to subtract 60 from both sides. And 0 minus 60 is negative 60. And that equals negative 10x. So that when we divide both sides by a negative 10, we end up with x equals 6 weeks. So remember, we divide each side by negative 10. And that gives us a total of 6 weeks until his account is empty. Okay, Robert would like to join the skating park club. He will have to pay $10.50 for an entrance fee. So let's go ahead and type that in there. His initial fee is $10.50. And then on our slope, how much does it cost for his monthly amount? So if you decide to just keep going month after month after month, it's going to cost him $15.99 a month. So then our equation is going to look like this. Y equals 15.99x plus 10.50. And then how much will it cost? Well, it costs for 10 rides. So let's go ahead and put the number 10 in for x. And that'll give us our cost after 10 rides. So y equals 15.99 times 10 plus 10.50. And then when we do that and do our calculations, we end up with 159.90 plus 10.50. So let's do that. Calculations. 15.99 times 10 plus 10.50. Okay, I think I got a wrong number there. Let's try that again. 15.99 times 10 is going to be 15.99 times 10, and it comes out to be 159.90. Then if we add 50 to the total, or add 10.50 to the total, it comes out to be $170.40. Holy cow, that's quite a bit of money, huh? $170.40 to ride 10 rides. Man, it must be pretty darn good rides. Oh, we gotta get the right symbol on that total. That's the money. So, kind of fun, right? You guys can do these. So I think we got one last one. Uber Select in Dallas, Texas charges $7 for an initial pickup fee and then $2.20 per mile. How much will it cost to drive to Fort Worth, which is 32 miles away? So we know that our slope words are $2.20 per mile. So we'll get that amount in there. Then our y-intercept is how much they charge to come just meet you there. So that's 7. And so now we've got that in there. Now we just have to type in the equation, all right? So our equation would look like this. Y equals how much it costs per mile, 2.20 plus the cost, the initial pickup fee. So what would it cost to go 32 miles? Oh, we forgot to put our X on there. We're going to need that in order to have a place to put a number in for X. So for 32 miles, that would be Y equals 2.20 times 32 plus 7. So 2 times 20 plus 32, 2.20 times 32 is $70.40 plus 7 comes out to be $77.40. So that's your fee to get hauled from, wherever, maybe the Dallas airport over to the football field to be able to watch the football game or something. So all of these little things that you can use to help calculate costs and keep your spending down. So we're going to give you a worksheet with some of these problems to try out, and just follow along what we've been doing thus far, and it'll be just fine. Thank you very much.